Hi, this is Chris Castle, and I'm here with Mathew Koenig, the CEO of Buscador de Auto. ¿Cómo está, chico?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Oh, muy bien, tranquila. So how are things with Buscador de Auto?
You know what? It's pretty thrilling. We're so pumped up. I'm excited. I'm doing a keynote here at Digital Dealer on Thursday, so I'm really pumped up with Peter Lito from Google, and man, it's just good. It's really exciting to be part of something that's changing the industry.
You know, Mathew, it's not actually new.
No.
The Hispanic community has been here for a long time.
No, but you know what? Nobody has cared enough to give them the attention they deserve. And for us, we just said, you know what? There's this entire community that nobody is showing love to. Everybody's just going, I'll be lazy and let Google translate my website. And it's like, okay, you don't exist when people search in Spanish. So we said, you know what? Somebody's got to make an effort. Why not us? We love being ahead of the curve. Let's be way ahead of the curve.
Well, you know, it really just shows the innovative and the leadership skills that you're taking to. It's kind of obvious, but nobody's actually made a move, and I'm so glad that you did.
Yeah, you know what? That's kind of how we looked at it too. We said, this seems like a no-brainer, and there are some bigger companies out there, and we said, why aren't they doing it? And then the obvious reasons were economic reasons. I mean, they'd have to double their staff just to call their dealers and change lead routing. So we said, you know what, for us, if we start from scratch and it's Spanish-only language focus, we can make it done right. And so we took a risk, and thankfully, dealers are seeing the same value in these consumers that we did. So it's exciting. I can't get the smile off my face.
And the real prize at the end is that your dealers are having success.
It is, and you know what the other real prize is? It's amazing like how many people have connected on Facebook and said, thanks for actually caring, that weren't dealers. Mm-hmm. Which is funny because to me, like you, I say, this is kind of common sense, a no-brainer. You get down here in Florida, you get in markets like Miami, and you're thinking like, every dealer's doing this, right? No, every dealer has a floor stocked with people who speak Spanish, but none of their digital marketing spend is Spanish. And to me, I've always been like, well, common sense says, look at what your market is, invest that much money in reaching that audience. And I guess common sense isn't that common. So we decided to bring it to the table.
Now, are you finding that some of your dealers that are out advertising on your Spanish website, are they putting Spanish messages on their homepage?
So it's actually a great question. One of the things that we do, because we pull their inventory, we translate it for them. Mm-hmm. But what we do is we give them a link so that right on their homepage they can say to their consumers, you know, they can give them that message. If they want to shop in Spanish, they can click a button, brings them right over to their inventory in Spanish with us. Because let's face it, it's really expensive for a dealer to replicate their entire website and do it all in Spanish. Right. So we're not only a place for them to list their cars, but we're giving them a way to just point the consumer right to their stuff without having to invest a ton of money.
It's nothing but smart. Absolutely smart.
You know what? The smartest things, I guess, are the easiest things, right? Steve Jobs was the best at it. We're just trying to replicate something that seems to make sense.
So share with us again when your session is tomorrow.
Okay, so tomorrow I'm actually going to be talking about mobile at 3 p.m., room 22, so it'll be exciting. And then on Thursday, Peter Lito and I, Peter Lito from Google, we're doing the keynote to close out Digital Dealer. And then we're doing a panel that's going to be moderated by David Villa from Auto Dealer Live, right. Ricky Lopez from the Berkshire Hathaway Group, David Mouse Toyota, he's going to be on the panel. So that's going to be a really exciting and engaging conversation with dealers because they're going to be able to ask the questions that they want to ask. And we're going to show them how you can find out in a moment what your audience looks like for U.S. Hispanics in your market to see if you're in a market where you should be investing and reaching out. Actually, a better way to say that is to see how much you should be investing so that you can make sure you touch the entire audience. So we're excited.
It's all happening right here at the 18th Digital Dealer Conference and Exposition in Tampa, Florida.